everyone, it's Adri with Stacked Posture. Today I'm going to show you how to sit. Now, I'm 37 weeks pregnant, and what's great about this technique is it will work for anyone, okay? Whether you're pregnant, not just starting in your first trimester, man, it doesn't matter. It's all going to be the same because we're accessing our skeleton, okay? And basically, most of our skeletons are the same. So if you have any injuries or any concerns, make sure you talk with your doctor about anything. If you're experiencing pain while doing this, stop, okay? Soreness, fine, but pain, no, okay? Let's do this. So you're gonna need a folding chair or a dining room chair or something that actually has somewhat firm of a base and that's somewhat flat as well. So what you're probably watching on is a couch right now, and that's just not gonna work because you're just gonna be like, I can't really, it'll keep sucking you in. And there's usually too much cushion to actually feel your bones, okay? So go get that and come back. Make sure at all times the chair is behind you because sometimes the way we position ourselves is a little foreign. So if you get off balance at all, I want you to grab onto the chair so you don't fall over, okay? So you're gonna stand up, okay? And you're going to put the weight into your heels, which normally most of us are somewhat forward or through the middle of the foot. So you're just going to bring your heels backwards, okay? Sorry, weight into the heels. And then you're going to elongate the hamstrings. So that will look like the lower leg staying vertical, okay? Weight in the heels, lower legs vertical. And the butt bones face the wall behind you. Another way to think about that is the pubic bone, like a pendulum, swings through the legs, okay? Through the legs. And that actually will access the base of the pelvis underneath us, which is what we want to actually sit on, okay? So you should be feeling a nice hamstring stretch. If you're not, then you're probably somewhat tucked as you're trying to move, which is a very foreign thing, so it's understandable. We want not this movement as we're going to go to sit, okay? See how that's putting pressure right here, okay? This should be the beginning of our spine right there, L5, okay? So we want this movement with the pelvis, okay? We want to turn it, okay? That's what we want. And then we want a nice long spine, so we activate the core, which, yeah, it can still do, to elongate the spine, okay? So you're gonna try to get that turned, which takes some practice. You look for the hamstrings to actually be stretching. Okay, and then you're going to sit straight down. Okay, so it's not this. You see how I tucked under? It's elongate, elongate. Sitting straight down. So you should feel that you're on bone right now. Odds are you're going to feel like you're a little more forward than you're used to as well. And that's good. That's what we want, okay? So along with that though, now usually you're going to want to arch because usually when our hips go back, our butt goes back, we think, oh, good posture, yay! But do you see how arched I am through here? And all these muscles are tight, and that's what's frustrating about posture. Okay, I'll have good posture. It's so exhausting. And then you just fall back into the classic cashew-shaped, slouch. So to combat that, we're going to get on the bones here. And then you're going to use your abs, okay, muscles for movement and strength, yeah, to try to fill in any holes you kind of feel back here. So you're going to go and try to feel your spine. And usually about L3 is where it's going to be, somewhat in here, And you're going to use your abs, try and go in and up to fill in those holes, okay? Somewhat subtle. And also, once you're done elongating that, you're going to try to settle down, ribs down, okay? No popping of the ribs. Again, that's going to cause overarching. Ribs down, and you're going to feel on either side of the spine that it's actually softening, okay? There are no postural muscles of the back, okay? Get that out of your mind, okay? There are extension muscles of the back, okay? So we sit on the bones. You elongate the lower back. Okay, this is where the core strength truly does protect the lumbar. Just sucking in all the time is not going to protect your lumbar spine without knowing why you're doing it. You're doing it to make sure that the spine, you can feel each spine of the vertebrae going up. There's no like big holes or gaps, and the lower back muscles are not tight. That's the job of the abs and the core being strong for your lower back. And the ribs relax down, because again, if the ribs are just arching, then I get more of that arch up here, you know, and a lot of people are sore up there anyway. And then you're just gonna, again, when you release, you're just gonna come way forward, and that's not what we want either. Okay, so you're looking for relaxation through the back, ribs come down, and then a lot of times we have some sort of an overcompensation from gravity of the upper thoracic spine curving too much forward. So we're going to use our muscles to slightly extend, but I don't want you to think back. I want you to think up. Always up, 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 up against gravity, okay? So we think up. Ballet often has a good tool to think of, like you're being held by a string at the crown of your head here. Okay, so the chin comes back and you're going to elongate. All right, so that's the basics, right? Pelvis on bones, ribs down, relax the lower back, use your abs to lengthen, okay? And last piece, bonus piece here, shoulders. Up, back, down. Let gravity have it. That's how you know where vertical is, right? It's gonna feel really far back. And this is how you do it. Okay, so that's sitting in a nutshell. We'll get into more details in other videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm Adri with Stacked Posture. We'll see you next time.